Spoiler alert, my new The Four is all about my favorite movie twist. It's time for Entertainment Now with me, TM Powell, sponsored by Emerald City Comics. And for this subject, I brought in my The Four buddy, Drew Garabo from 1025 The Bone, heard weekdays from 2 to 6.
Yep.
Now this list, we're gonna get to spoil. So if you haven't seen any of these movies, that's on you, because all these movies we're gonna talk about have major movie moments that we just all buzzed about.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen them by now, hey, sorry about your luck. I'll try not to give too much away, but it is twists.
I give you permission. You can
thank
give
you.
these away.
Spoil
You can
the
give
whole
away,
thing?
spoil it. Yeah, you
All
can
right.
spoil it. So you're the guest. You go
Yes.
first.
Okay, I think the greatest twist in movie history was Uma Thurman and John Travolta at Jack Rabbit Slims when they were doing the twist. That's my first twist that I get. That's what we're talking about here, right? That's,
No, not that kind
my
of
God,
twist.
my whole list is out the window. But seriously, Memento, Guy Pearce, Joey Pants. What a brilliant film, and when you find out that he did the,
It was him. He did it. He
right,
shot him.
right. What a great movie. Forwards, backwards, whatever way you watch it, fantastic.
An amazing movie, just how it's made itself. I mean, everyone was like, this will not work. And
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the first time I watched it, it's a little bit of a frustrating watch.
Yeah.
Because you're like, come on.
What is happening?
But I don't mind the frustrating watch when you have that big moment at the end, which it has, that huge twist where it was him, it was you, you did it.
Right.
So, yeah, I like Memento a lot. That's a good one.
Yep.
Okay, for me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go way back.
Go way back.
All the way back to 1968.
Whoa.
Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston.
Damn you!
Yeah, I mean, that movie could have just easily ended with him getting away. I
Yeah.
mean, that could have easily ended like that. Poor astronaut Taylor, he had to fight these monkeys. He came back to this planet, he didn't know where he was, he'd been in space for years. Now he lucks out. He gets to get away. He's got this hot chick. She doesn't talk, she'll never fight with you.
Right.
And he's just cruising up the beach on his horse on this nice retreat. Then he sees the Statue of Liberty sitting there and realizes
It
he
was
home.
Earth all along.
He was home all along. They blew it up. So
Yep.
that's a big classic one. And back then, people weren't used to seeing a scene like that, where
Right.
a big, huge bummer ending and a oh my God moment. But
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes has it. That's on there for me.
I won't lie, my initial knowledge of that movie was limited to what I saw on The Simpsons when they did the takeoff of it. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, and then I went back and watched
It
it.
was Earth all
the
along.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great one. Okay,
All
next
right,
one.
here's where we might get repetitive, TM. You
Okay.
ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah, Sixth Sense has to be on there for
Yeah.
me too.
I mean, you had to.
Absolutely. If anyone ever says they figured it out, they are a
Liar.
liar. The biggest liar ever. And that twist was so big, it got that film nominated for Best Picture. As much as people hate on M. Night Shyamalan,
Yeah.
he was nominated for Best Director. He was, the whiz kid of Hollywood when it came to directing, a hot one because of this movie. And great performances.
Yeah.
Haley Joel Osment as Cole, and then poor Dr. Malcolm. The whole movie. And that is a twist where you're just like, oh my God, and then you feel so horrible. It is
Right.
a sad twist.
Oh, it
in a
is.
way.
And then when you watch it again,
Yeah.
it still stands up because you watch it with the knowledge that.
I went back and watched it because I was like, I gotta find the flaw.
Right.
But if you look at his outfit, it's every variation
Same.
of what he had on the night when he got shot by Donnie Wahlberg. Yes, Donnie Wahlberg shoots.
Spoiler alert. And dude, when he goes to meet the kid, he goes, yeah, I was supposed to meet you today. When he goes to see him in the church, and it's like, oh my God, you knew right away.
Yeah, The Sixth Sense is definitely one of the best
Yep.
movie twists ever.
Phenomenal.
I mean, it was a huge box office hit. It was a film you had to see.
Yep.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we've matched up on that one.
Here
What's your
comes
next
another
one?
match. Here comes another match. You ready? Usual Suspects.
I'm telling you, it's Kaiser Soze. Absolutely. How
Yeah.
can that not be on there? Verbal
know.
Kent.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey wins an Academy Award for playing this role. And the thing about The Usual Suspects, so it's a little different from The Sixth Sense, is maybe some people kind of thought this guy has something to do with this. Verbal Kent has
Right.
something to do with it. But we just didn't know the measures of what he was doing to have him believe this story. Now I got to
Wow.
ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Verbal Kent, we find out at the end. He
Yeah.
starts hobbling. He's
Sure,
Kaiser
reading
Soze.
off the bulletin board.
But did Kaiser Soze really exist, or did Verbal make him up?
I think Verbal made him up. That's what I think. I could be absolutely wrong on that one, but I think Verbal created that.
So what we heard on the boat, what we saw in the flashbacks, did any of that happen, or did Verbal just kill them all?
I think he killed them all.
Yeah, I think
Made up the
so
whole thing.
too. But yeah, The Usual Suspects, just that great last scene. Chaz Palminteri, really good in that movie
so
too.
good.
The second you start looking around that bulletin board, because you're kind of thinking, wow, that's it?
Right.
This is it? And then you start to realize that in that coffee cup, the Kobayashi coffee mug. I
He pieced
love
the whole
that
thing
shot.
together right in front of the dude.
Made Bryan Singer a big director out there, and you still think of that lineup scene with that movie, The Usual Suspects. Great movie. Okay, that's two we matched up on. Let's go for another one.
All right, let's do this. I almost went Spacey and went with 7 because What's in the Box.
That's a good one too.
That ended up on the cutting room floor for me. I had to go Fight Club.
I'm glad you picked Fight Club.
Because you didn't?
I did not pick
Yes!
Fight Club, and I'm glad you did, because that would have been my fifth getting in
Yeah.
with Tyler Durden. That's another one where you don't necessarily see it coming, what's happening.
Right.
You kind of think this guy is crazy,
Sure.
obviously, but you don't realize that his little buddy is actually the voice in his head doing everything. I've tried to watch this over and over again and find a little bit of flaws. Maybe in the one fight scene where he's fighting Jared Leto, I'm like, maybe they didn't explain it well there. There's too much interaction with the fake guy. But yeah, Fight Club's on there, just a wild movie. David Fincher at his finest.
I Am Joe's surprise ending.
Yeah, it is. It's a big one. Well, I'm surprised you didn't add the last one that I had on the list.
Which is?
The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe the biggest movie twist ever. For one thing, it starts with Luke just getting killed in a lightsaber fight.
Right.
And gets his hand chopped off. Right there, that would have been the twist enough where you're like, oh my God, our hero, he's lost his freaking hand. It's gone. And then he crawls out there, and then Vader starts asking questions.
Brutal.
It gets wild with a, no, I am your father. And then they make you wait 3 years to find out what happened.
I know.
I think it's not just one of the biggest movie twists out there. And listen, I love The Empire Strikes Back. It's no secret. I think it's one of the biggest movie moments ever.
No doubt about it.
Because it's been mocked how many times? I'm just like Planet of the Apes, how that's been mocked. A lot of these twists that we've seen here, they've been mocked before. That just showed you how great they are.
Right.
But that scene is just so huge because everyone was just like, what, is it his dad? Is it him?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know. And then the fact that they made you wait 3 years. And there's so many twists in The Empire Strikes Back. Han Solo gets taken.
Oh, yeah.
They lose.
Right.
I mean, that's a twist within itself. They lose. But that major, no, I am your father moment. One of the biggest in cinema history. I love The Empire Strikes Back.
Luke finds his dad and then finds out his dad's black at the same day. Crazy.
It's
Insane. Like, how did this happen?
So, great list. I love it.
Yours
but
too.
also, I know it's still April.
Yes.
But we want to hit on Apple a Day because that is coming up in May. You've got a lot of big events. This is an important charity to you. Tell us a little bit about what you have coming up.
Man, what a great charity. You know, a lot of times when you raise money, you're doing it for administrative purposes and you don't really know where your money goes. With Apple a Day, they provide iPads for kids who are undergoing chemotherapy. The worst thing that a parent could ever have is to watch their kid suffer from cancer. So what Apple a Day does is they give iPads to these kids. So while they're going through treatments, they can get in touch with their friends via FaceTime, they can watch movies, they can play games, have a life and distract them from this horrible, insidious disease that is wrecking their body. So Seth and I, my partner, executive producer Seth, not partner in that sense.
Although if you listen to the show.
If he shaves down a little bit. We actually go out to all Children's Hospital. We give these iPads to the kids. We get to see firsthand the difference that it makes. And we raised so much money last year, and this year we're looking to double that. We've got Pickles and Lemonade coming up in May. If you want to follow me on Twitter, @DrewOnTheRadio. Apple a Day for Kids is their Twitter. We have Pickles and Lemonade. We basically sell pickles from the chill dill and make lemonade, and we raise all the money. We give all the money to Apple a Day. It's magnificent.
And you can be at the Mini Donut Factory as well.
Yeah,
some stuff there.
Tons of events.
Lots of great stuff. So make sure you visit Drew on social media. Check out all those cool events he has for Apple a Day coming up because it's a really good cause and you want to make sure you're a part of a good cause like this. Well, stick around for some more 44 in the Town coming up. Drew, thanks for coming on the show, and we'll be back in a moment.
Entertainment Now with TM Powell, brought to you by Emerald City Comics.